We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. Not much too much power on that kick over the back lines with the new rules in effect. They'll start the drive at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The open man is Tolbert. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On second down, it's Dan. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Third and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun on, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
Here's Tress Way now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third down and 9. Back to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Damone Clark there to get him down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They face second down and 7. The motion man here is McLaurin. "17 yards on that play. First down, Washington." They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. 12 yards there, and a first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Now, that was a nice-looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll try zone read on 1st and goal. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll look to throw. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs. And next thing you know, you find...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Uh-oh. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. To the goal line and in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Makes the score Cowboys 17. Commanders nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run. Eckler. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Brings up 3rd down.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Going for it all. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Robbie Chosen. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The open man is Tolbert.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now? And
in trouble, and down he goes. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. A huge play for Dallas. 47 yards. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing them back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Clearly the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole. After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Daniels going to throw again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On play action, Daniels. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This one complete right side. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Now Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
At the 6-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and 2, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Into space. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To the right side, this is Eckler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. And that one is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Throwing on second down, Daniel. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the 4th quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays. And they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.